What up, what up, what up, what up? What up three times? Happy Thursday. Happy National Teachers Day. Get your coffees ready. I got the coffee popping right now. I got all types of I can't show you the brand, but I got all types of coffees popping right now. I got a busy day ahead of me. Whew. Alright. So, welcome. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Your daily interactive Philly sports, motivational, vocabulary, philosophy, and gaming show. And I'm a fancy clown. Welcome to the show. I hope you have your coffees ready. I'm going to go ahead and get into the song. I hope you have your smokes ready. I hope you have your water ready. And since we are celebrating National Teachers Day, play a song. I'm feeling, I don't know if I'ma ever have the answers to the test. I'm feeling, yeah. I've been praying, yeah. Trying to stay strong for the babies, yeah. Working my patience, Lord. I ain't waiting, Lord. I'm feeling, I've been waiting, I've been working and searching, trying my best. I've been praying, yeah. Trying to stay strong for the babies, yeah. Lately I done dropped a lot of tears and put a lot of smoke up in the air. Every day the devil in my ear. Go to sleep and I dream about the years. I can feel the static in the air. Ain't nothing but my habits that I fear. I've been killing, yeah. Drilling for fulfillment, yeah. I just need to go somewhere. I wanna be anywhere but here. Am I the only one that cares? Will I forget if I have another bed? I think I need real help with my prayers. I'm unprepared. I've been waiting, I've been working, searching, trying my best. I'm feeling. I don't know if I'ma ever have the answers to the test. I'm feeling, yeah. I've been praying, yeah. Trying to stay strong for the babies, yeah. Working my patience, Lord. I ain't waiting, Lord. I'm feeling. I've been waiting, I've been working, searching, trying my best. I've been grinding, but staying ready for God's timing. But I try to stay calm and love, but for years ain't nothing lining up. I've been stressing now, I forget to count my blessings, y'all. I feel like easy, y'all. Ain't nothing coming real easy, y'all. I've been waiting, I've been working, searching, trying my best. I'm feeling. I don't know if I'ma ever have the answers to the test. I'm feeling, yeah. I've been praying, yeah. Trying to stay strong for the babies, yeah. Working my patience, Lord. I ain't waiting, Lord. I'm feeling. I've been waiting, I've been working, searching, trying my best. Howdy. Good morning. How's it going? I'm happy to be here, honestly. I didn't do very much preparing last night because I was fucking just napping, waiting for baseball, waiting for baseball, listening to a whole bunch of like pregame podcasts and stuff, trying to get a feel for whether these guys had any fight in them. And they didn't, man. They laid right down. If y'all was wondering, I'm talking about the fish. I'm talking about the Phillies versus the fish. We swept them fish, but that's not here or there. We got to get into the word of the day. That's also neither here nor there. I apologize for that. So the word of the day. If you could see the episode in the top, then you could see that the word of the day is preen. But before I get into the word of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing that I usually do, which is show you the setup, how I got this thing done. Um, Behind me is a green screen. This is the rest of my dwelling. That is a microphone hanging from the ceiling. The microphone is plugged in via a XLR cable into this interface here that I always keep turned sideways because this cable will be in the shot if not. And then the computer is going into the sorry Elgato, which is behind there. And I got this little thing going on here, going to the Xbox, going to the TV, and all this sitting in front of me, right there. But today I was actually sorry. But today what I did was I was practicing in OBS to open up different like browser screens and stuff cuz I can actually take this show on the road. And by that I mean I don't need the Xbox and I don't need the Elgato. I really could get all of this done with just a laptop or whatever. So, oh, look at that. We're burning things. Yay. But anyway, um yeah, so the next week I expect for these shows to look slightly different. Like like hugely slightly. Anyway, let's get into Preen. So, Preen. I like this. Yesterday, so Glean has been going around my mind a whole lot. Hey man, it ain't shit I could do about that. So Glean has been going around my mind a whole lot. And I know what Glean means. The people around me know what Glean means. Um, Glean to me seems like a pretty commonplace word, but it's also like a biblical word. Like you can see that word all over in the Bible. So people that I read with and people who have read with me, they see that word. So I was kind of thinking about glean, but then as I was thinking about glean, I was like, wait a minute, isn't preen a word? And then I started thinking about birds and shit, and I was like, I'm pretty sure preen is a word, so I had to look it up and figure out what the fuck it actually meant. And here we go. So preen is a verb. Should I move my face? Can I do that? I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to. Put me over the fucking ads. So preen is a verb. So it's an action word. And the first definition says a transitive verb, which is like, something you're doing. Um, of a bird, to groom with the bill, especially by rearranging the barbs and the barbules of the feathers, and by distributing oil from the uropygial gland. All right, that's what's up. I'm good on all of that. Groom, to groom. All right, I'm gonna just take that. All right, second definition, to dress or smooth oneself up, or to primp. Nice, primp is a good word. To pride or congratulate oneself on an achievement. Now that I like that, which is, I preen myself. I preen myself for getting this show done, honestly. Because this was just like, hey, maybe I should try to do a daily show, see what happens. Dog, I've been doing it. So I preen myself on that one. Um, to make oneself sleek. So you can preen yourself by what is it? What's that word motherfuckers used to use all this? To streamline. You can preen yourself. You can streamline yourself. To behave or speak with obvious pride or self satisfaction. Ooh, that's extra. I don't like that. To preen. Yeah, boy would not stop preening on. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. So this word has a lot of depth to it, man. If I was to use it most likely, I would probably use it that last way, like, yo, boy would not stop preening, bro. And try to make, whatever. Try to make it sound like a bad thing. Or I would probably say, yeah, I'm gonna be there in a bit. I just gotta preen a bit, you know. I gotta preen up. I gotta preen up. So yeah, that's how I would use it. That's how I see it being used mostly. But yeah, I like that. It's a nice little word. So that's preen. So anyway, I was reading with my guy today, and like I said, it's National Teachers Day. So shout out to all the teachers. Shout out to all the people who work with kids. Shout out to any of you who've ever just dealt with like ignorance and like attacked it head on and and destroyed it and remedied it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. So anyway, I'm reading with my young boy this morning, and as I mentioned yesterday that we was reading Theodore Roosevelt's biography. And yesterday he got introduced to the idea of police corruption. And it blew his mind, it fucked him up a little bit. So today, Teddy is now, Teddy has started, what was he? He was a police commissioner of New York and noticed that it was a lot of corruption. And then he moved on from there to become a soldier, right? He actually became the secretary of some shit. And there was a battleship that was sent. It was called the Maine. It was sent to Cuba, and on its way to Cuba, it was blown up. And everybody thought it was Spain, and a whole bunch of. This is in the story. I was gonna go and get the book so I could read that shit verbatim, but it's cool. I'll just retell it. So America President McKinley, sent a boat called the Maine to Cuba. On its way to Cuba, it blew up. So all of America thought that it was Spain who blew it up. And the newspapers, this is what it said in the story, the newspapers, interested in selling more newspapers, decided to print that Spain actually did it as if it were the truth because it made more people buy more papers because niggas was scared and panicking and figured that, the paper is going to inform us as to what our next action should be. So that was funny. Fucking propaganda, fear tactics and shit. My young boy had to read about that today. That was awesome. So then this nigga Teddy was happy because he was like, oh, we get to go to war. So they went to war, and I think they were saying 266 people died on that ship particularly. And then when Teddy went to go fight, it was the Battle of San Juan, and I think they said 80 people or 90 people died in 89 exactly. 89 people died in the Battle of San Juan, and Teddy was excited because he was happy to fight for the honor and shit. And the young boy looked at him and was like, he read that whole shit. He read that whole statement and was like, Teddy's a psychopath. I started dying, bro. I was like, yo, why you say that? He was like, well, first he wanted to be a scientist, but he couldn't because his wife didn't like him cutting up dead animals and keeping their carcasses. That was a word that he learned from reading. Their carcasses all around the house. So then he became a cop, and all the cops was evil. So then he became a soldier, and he loved going to war, and he thought that it was awesome. The word was, what was the word? He called it bully, and bully was his word for, I can't remember, but it meant awesome. It pretty much meant awesome. But the boy thought he was excited about war. So my young boy was just looking like, dog, 90 people lost their lives. And after 90 people lost their lives, Teddy Roosevelt said, that was the most exciting day of my life. I will never forget it. And my young boy said, yeah, he's a psychopath. I don't know what's up with Teddy, but he's a fucking psychopath. So it's funny, man. My young boy got a nice little perspective, got a nice little head on his shoulders, I'm reading a biography about somebody, and usually when you read about somebody, it's easy to romanticize shit, or it's easy to like look over some of their actions and just like kind of not hold them fully accountable to them because they're like a character in a story, not a person in real life. But my young boy was like, no, this nigga crazy, which I respect that. So speaking of psychopaths, this gentleman has been found in my neighborhood of all places. This motherfucker, where he at? Let's see. So this guy, I was talking about this for the last couple days. The Nikki Bullock situation. Just to recap, if you haven't seen it. Sorry about that. And I mean, who hasn't? Everybody's fucking seen this. Bull stomping on the window. Everybody's seen it. He falls through the window. He's clearly a short guy. He's not a big guy. Yeah, he stands eye to eye with her. He headbutts her. Then he pushes her off. Oh, he dropped his gun when he got off the car. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Y'all about to see me lose my temper. I tell her every day, I'll be like, yo, text me. Anyway, so this dumbass shit. It's your boy, right? Yeah, they got him. They used his Instagram to find him. He fucked around and found out. Um, so he's 26. He got multiple charges. Look at this shit right here. Bail set to 2.5 million. Cause he went viral for the dumb shit. Honestly, the regular charges that he had wasn't all of that. They got him on 19 charges, my nigga. Now, check this out. I don't think it was all from this one incident. I think they got him from a bunch of shit from his own Instagram because he's a self-snitching fanatic, this guy is. So, yeah. What up, brah? Nah, see, it's funny because I was gonna say what up, brah, but I was already I was frustrated, you know. But what up, brah? What up, King of Kings? Good to see y'all. Happy Thursday, man. Happy Teachers Day. It's World Teachers Day. So anyway, they called him. They put him in 2.5 mil. He from my neighborhood. I should have known because he got a dirt bike. East Style Street. They got that nigga street. Philly's Frankfurt section now charged Sunday attack on female driver and her kids. Video was seen around the world. Philly police say led to flood of tips that led them to the heroin in 3 days. They got that nigga whole outfit. They got the whole gun. They got the helmet. They got everything. This is from his Instagram? 26-year-old Cody Heron faces firearm-related charges, assault, woman, and two children. See below photos of evidence seized by police. Oh, they went and took all his shit, everything from the fucking video. Yeah, man. Oh, damn. They put his whole 4500 block of East Style Street was arrested Tuesday. So they got him 2 days ago, my niggas. I'm late. They was still looking for him yesterday as far as the internet, but he was already found way before that. Good Samaritans step up to help woman get a windshield fixed. So it's funny because like I kind of want to say something about race here. Like I kind of want to say something about a white kid picking on like a black chick, but I don't know if that's really relevant at all. Um, he's not a kid. He's 26 fucking years old. That's another thing. Niggas be tripping. Anyway, I'm happy about that. Cody Heron, aka. So, um, with that said, it's National Teachers Day, man. I'm trying to get a job out here, and somebody has suggested to me recently that I should work with children, and I was like, what? It's crazy because somebody offered me a job to work with children recently, and I was like, nah. Why don't you just sign me up for security? Let me play with my phone in the corner, and nobody could fuck with me, you know? And I felt pretty confident in that decision. But I was speaking to somebody that I respect recently, and they were like, you should get a job where you work with kids. And I'm like, I kind of just turned down an opportunity to do that. But with that said, I hit up my homie. I don't know, he could be here or not. What up, Azor? What up, 3 times? I could hit my homie back and was like, yeah, maybe I should do the job with the kids or whatever. Maybe I should check that out. So I did that, and now I'm looking for jobs, and I'm looking for jobs to work with kids, and I'm also applying to jobs to work with kids. So I came across this not today. I came across this one today. So I figured, fuck it, let me read it. It might come in handy. The number one question to ask in a job interview, according to a former Google recruiter. Now, hopefully, this is useful information to y'all. This ain't gonna be, you know, debate fuel. A job interview has multiple components. Interviewers will likely take some time up front to discuss your work history and do a general assessment of your fit for the role and company. And oftentimes, they'll leave 10-15 minutes at the end for you to ask some questions of your own. You'll want to fill that time by asking about the role, company, and the people who are interviewing you. So make sure to do your homework in all three before you come in. But according to former Google recruiter Nolan Church, there's also one question every job candidate should ask. What's the number one problem I can solve in the first 30 days? That's pretty fucking concise. I didn't think it was gonna be that, yo. They got right to it. I thought it was gonna be like, shit. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know. I didn't know what it was gonna be, but I didn't think it was gonna be that. Let me just keep reading. To begin with, asking your interviewers about their most critical problems gives you a chance to see if, on the ground, this is really a job that you want to do. It gives a chance to think about, do you actually want to solve these types of problems, says Church. Now the CEO of Talent Marketplace, Continuum, that's a commercial. And then how does the team respond to your approach? And are they open to new ideas? Or are they kind of stuck in their ways? Ultimately, it's a way to feel out, are you aligned with them, he says. How do we get quick wins? The other benefit of asking this question is if you decide you are interested in pursuing this opportunity, it can start setting you up for success. We wouldn't open up a new role unless there were more problems to solve, says Church. By assessing what the most critical problem for the team is, even during the job interview, you can start orienting yourself toward the job and thinking about how to solve those problems. That way, when you do get hired, you can hit the ground running on day one. Bet. I'm shit. I don't got no criticism about that, bro. Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, is there anything better? Could I have done better than that? Nah. Usually, when they give me time to ask them a question, I get personal with it. I'd be like, so how do you like working here? And I try to get their assessment of like whether or not they is somewhere they want to be, because that's how I figure out if it's somewhere I want to be. Usually, as far as the job itself, I never feel like capability is an issue, but that probably has a lot to do with me being in the same industry for a long time and having a lot of experience in what I do. But besides that, though, yeah, I usually just open it up for the individual to tell me about how they feel about the job. So I don't know. That's a good question, though. So let me read that shit again. What's the number one problem I can solve in the first 30 days? That's some. That's some. That's some go getter type of stuff, man. That's a good attitude. I like that. All right, so this one is the opposite. Here's how to answer the toughest job interview questions. I'm not going to read this whole job verbatim. I'm expecting this to be somewhat of a list. Is it even a good question? Whether or not it's a good question is besides the point. So why the fuck are you asking? If you're asked what your weaknesses are, you can tell the interview that some HR experts think it's a useless interview question, but many believe it is pointless. Since it rarely reveals anything meaningful, Valerie Strife of Pramp, an online peer-to-peer mock interview platform, warned us that we should expect it and prepare for it by spending time during your interview preparation thinking, what? Sorry, fuck that all up. By spending time during your interview preparation thinking about this question and coming up with an answer, you'll be able to respond in a way that shows you recognize you aren't perfect. No shit. That's not helping me. The interview is not your therapist. Yeah, don't be telling people all the crazy truth. I'm a perfectionist. It's the wrong answer. Every hiring manager has heard answers like that. Man, fuck that. That ain't helped me. Okay, so what is your biggest weakness? Hmm. Honestly, sometimes my biggest weakness is that I try to learn so much on the job that instead of exercising all of my natural abilities, I'm still spending a good amount of energy trying to take in more information to use for and prepare for the next opportunity. So, yeah, that's probably my biggest weakness. Probably my biggest weakness is focusing between doing things as well as I could do them and trying to learn on a job. I tell you, if I answered the question in that way, the person would probably be either confused or they would be like, hmm, interesting. Because I don't think it's a real conflict that I just described there. I think that it's just two things that you can focus on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, in my preparation for looking for a new job, I'm going to go ahead and just disregard this last article that I read. Because as far as answering questions about what my weaknesses are, I don't know. I mean, that comes fairly easy to me. But that's because I prepared for these things. I've had a lot of motherfucking jobs. But I will say that first article was helpful, though. Yo, so, like, what's the first problem that I could solve while I'm here in, like, the first 30 days? I think that's dope as hell. So, anyways, um, since I got you political heads in this joint, I wanted to ask y'all something. I don't know if y'all could give it to me in an easy way, but I just wanted to ask y'all something. Since when has Biden been building a wall? Because I was under the impression that the wall was a Trump thing. That's true. What you're strong in can be considered a weakness. And I think that's why they went to go as far as to say this: the interviewer is not your therapist. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not going to sit here and have a discussion with you about me, my character, and all of that other shit. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna give you a nice little ultimatum, and I'm gonna say, is this good enough for you? That's pretty much what I'm gonna do, because I'm not really trying to reveal all of these crazy nuances and fucking neuro fucking issues that I have. Like, I'm not about to do that. So that's one thing. That's one thing that they said that's pretty useful. Because if my strength is a weakness, then I'm gonna leave it up to you to consider it a strength or a weakness. What is your biggest weakness? I'm always on time. I'm always on time. What's your biggest weak? I'm always on time. I don't see how that's a weakness, sir. I mean, I'm pretty extreme about it. Like, kind of to a obsessive level. Okay. All right. Maybe it could be a weakness. I don't know. Yeah. I see that rocking out in an interview. Gotta make shit awkward for a second or two, but they'll be like, hey, he knows what he wants. He wants what he knows, which is respectable. But anyway, when did Biden start building a wall? I saw that like yesterday. I was like, I thought the wall was Trump's thing because like I used to hang out with a bunch of Mexicans and they hated Trump for one purpose and one reason only. Because he said, I'm gonna send y'all back home and I'm gonna build a wall. Now you got Biden, who I thought I could have swore Biden was in trouble for like letting all the illegals in here. So now they talking about Biden building a wall, and I'm just very confused. And the thing is, I mean, I'm gonna blame it on myself for not doing more research, but I'm still confused. Like, I don't know. Do y'all know anything about that? Because I guess I'll just have to come in here tomorrow and like be like, what? I'm strong in taking job very seriously, but can be my weakness is that I take it too serious. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It's polarizing. And I mean, it's up to an employer to basically see that as a weakness or a strength. Because I mean, if you told me that shit, you take the job too seriously. Okay. I'd be like, be prepared for this dude to lose his temper sometimes and things that I feel like may be unreasonable. And also try to give him an opportunity or as many opportunities to work alone as possible. You get what I'm saying? Because if you take your job, if you admittedly take your job too seriously, I'm not about to partner you up with nobody. Because that nigga is probably not going to be on your level as far as how seriously he takes the job. So you probably going to be dragging his ass all through the mud trying to get him to work faster or work harder or work more efficiently or, whatever the case may be. So if you told me that that's your weakness, that you take the job too seriously, I would be like, okay, I'm going to try my best to give him as much individual work time as possible. And I'm going to make sure that I am understanding when he loses his temper over the job, right? Hey, well, look, that's who you've been since you've been there. And it's funny because you told them that. That's pretty vulnerable, honestly. I wouldn't have told him that shit. I would have been like, my biggest weakness. I care too much about people, man. On some real shit. I'm too compassionate. Sometimes I let that shit get in the way of just taking care of myself. And that's not untrue. Like, I wouldn't tell him no shit that's like actually like bad. But yeah, that's cool though. I don't think that that's bad though. I think that you definitely you was being truthful and vulnerable, which is how a motherfucker should be. For real, for real. Anyway, I'm gonna scroll through this real quick because y'all niggas ain't know nothing about no building no walls or nothing like that. First deputy Venor says tips came flooding in. Okay. So AI art is taking off online. Could you imagine? I'm already past my motherfucking AI phase, and these niggas is here now. So I'm kind of like, whatever. So here's some AI art that has been created. This was the post. What's the craziest NBA Bing AI you've seen? I'll start. And then they posted Embiid. So here's some NBA AI for y'all. Just for, your general Thursday smiles. There's a lot of inside jokes here. But there's also just a lot of just weird AI shit going on. Like, for instance, this is about maybe the fourth AI image that I've seen with a basketball player and or celebrity and the World Trade Center being destroyed. Are niggas typing that in? Or I don't know. It's getting real out here. Where we go? Why y'all leave me? Yeah, that's crazy. Mike Vick and the dog. That's good. I like that one. Huh. What the fuck? Look at that. Kyrie getting vaccinated by James Harden. That's a good one. I like this one. This is probably the best that I've seen so far because it's so intense. Look at the pain in his face. Yo, did it feel that way to get the shot, yo? I'm just fucking with y'all. Damn. I don't. This ain't even. Oh, I see the joke here. This is not AI. I'm gonna go ahead and like that. This shit crazy. Damn. Look at that man's face. Why is everybody fat? Why are they making fat people? Alright, I think that might be about it. Round that up. Okay. The fuck? See, this is why Twitter is crazy right here. Cause like, nigga, I'm not even looking for this. Nigga started boxing with a fucking baboon. Alright. Why? Why? Oh my god. Alright, 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 alright. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Um, I saw this video.
I want to be covered by my CCTV while I show you the footage that I've got.
I can show you what I've got. No.
Come with me. Come with me. I want to be covered by my CCTV while I show you the footage that I've
I
got.
can show you what I've got. That's actually just
Right.
sandwich crusts, okay?
Right, so you threw that there. Right, oh, right. So you think it's okay to pull up outside somebody else's house and chuck your lunch or breakfast outside my house? That's acceptable, is it? No. If a law, listen, right? If I'd done that in front of a police officer, right, or if a little enforcement officer saw me do that, right, I'll get nicked, wouldn't I?
No.
Of course I would.
You'll get nicked.
You got no respect, have you?
Civil offence.
It's a civil offence.
Okay, well, I can fully understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate that maybe it didn't look so bad, and I'll fully take that on board, and I do...
On board?
Yeah, I will keep that in mind for the future. I will definitely...
Pick the fucking crust up and take it with you.
I will do.
Go on, off you go.
I'm not going to do it while you're telling me to do it.
Oh, you will, because I ain't moving until you fucking do it. This is my house, and you just discard your food on the side of the road, right, without any thought.
This isn't your property.
It doesn't matter.
It is.
It doesn't.
It does.
Oh, so it's okay, is it?
No, I'm not saying it's okay. If you let me finish what I'm saying, I'm saying you said outside your house. So it is outside your house, but this is your property. This isn't your property.
I understand. Well, it's public property, so that makes it even worse, doesn't it?
The complaint would be to the council.
I've been making a complaint to ICOPP about him. Who do you think you are?
Okay.
Do you think the police are so above the little man that you can get away with that?
We will let you do whatever you need to do.
Well, pick it up.
I will take it with me.
Pick it up.
If you let me go.
Pick it up.
I will do. Once
Pick
What the
it
fuck
up
is he
then.
talking about?
Shouting at him.
I'll shout at what I want. It's no...
We will let you do whatever you need to do. I will pick it up if you let me go. This ball.
law against it, is there?
It's a public place if you're
Okay, alright. Right, now pick the fucking thing up. And now I'm on private property.
You're shouting into a public area.
Pick it up.
He said you're shouting into a
How
public
dare
area.
you come to somebody's house and discard your food in front of their house, even whether it's a public property or not? Who the hell do you think you are? Pick it up.
I will do.
Now.
Can you please stop shouting at me like that? I don't think that's quite respectful.
And I don't think it's respectful you discard your food outside my house.
He's apologised and he's going to rectify it. But we've just asked.
He's just apologized and he's going to rectify it. Oh man. So that wasn't even like that wasn't nothing worth getting all hyper or angry over or whatever, right? Not in that guy's case. I think he's pretty justified. But like, yeah, I fucks with him too. See, the funny thing about this shit was when I watched it, I wasn't even mad. I wasn't upset or nothing because it didn't make me upset. But what it made me feel was like I was like, this little motherfucking cop person, he's gonna grow up into a bigger cop person. And he's already starting off with little small crimes. You know how it works, man. That corruption process. First you littering, then what's gonna happen? He gonna bust in somebody's house, find some cash, nobody looking, he gonna take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then one day he gonna go hard on somebody. They ain't gonna end up being the person he looking for, and he gonna be like, you know what? Close enough. Put the shit on him. So it's. I feel like this motherfucker is exactly the problem. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here that are the problem, but I think that this is like a lot of people would look at this like his partner, for instance. His partner is like, it's just a civil offense. Like what the fuck, nigga? It's a crime, and you justifying that shit. So yeah, and then he gonna sit here and say, I'm not gonna do it because you telling me to do it. I'm not gonna do it because you filming me. I'm not gonna do it until you stop telling me to do it and filming me. Like, bro, that pride is crazy. That pride is crazy. Now, I'm scared of when that dude becomes like 32, 35. Because what is he, about 16, 17 right now? He going to become 32, 35, 40. And he going to be like, I'm going to do what I want. The law don't apply to me. So I saw something yesterday. I don't really know if I got time to go into it right now. But, all right. This was what happened. I'm going to just walk y'all straight through it. I saw when I was on Twitter that these niggas had a specific ass thing next to their name, and I didn't know what the thing was. So I clicked on it, and I was like, what makes them so special? So this was them. This is them. This is the thing. This is the thing next to the name. Palti. The first time I saw Palti was when somebody was like, I'm hungry and I don't have any money for lunch. And then they put their Cash App, and Palti was like, I just sent you some lunch money. Enjoy the rest of your day. So that was what made me look at Palti. So I saw the P, and I was like, what the fuck is the P? And then I was like, oh, they're allowed to just do that. They're their own, whatever. The Palti family, the power of the people. Twitter philanthropy, ran by members of the Palti family, helping other people. That is not something that I've ever seen before. Another Palti family vacation in the books, and I feel recharged. A couple of days. So, who the fuck is the Palti family? Never heard of them. This is the furthest I think that I've gotten. It's not you, it's us. You damn right it's you. Charitable Foundation. All right, that's their website. I'm not going to go to their website to find out about them because that's all just PR shit, right? What is the Palti Family Charitable Foundation? Nancy Palti Rickard. Page 2. Applying for a grant. So you mean to tell me on the whole first page of Twitter, the only thing I can find out is these niggas give away money? Okay, cool. Cool. They give away money. Important statement. $300,000 commitment. Billionaire home builder Bill Pulte's posthumous gift funds the what? Funds the what? The Bill Pulte Foundation. All these niggas do is give away money. Who's the Pultes, niggas? Let's see. Huh. Nah, I can't do that. So next week, I'm going to. Hey, I ain't had much of a choice. Next week, I am going to do this shit from my computer, so I'll be able to type quicker. Guided by a belief of inherent dignity in all persons, the Palti Family Charitable Foundation works to meet the basic human needs of the most marginalized members of the human family, including socioeconomically disadvantaged youth, broke kids, the aged, old motherfuckers, persons with physical, emotional, and mental disabilities. I'm not going to translate that. And those with the fewest material resources. In addition to the above, the foundation seeks to serve religious communities and correlative organizations of Judeo Christian beliefs. To this end, the foundation strives to enact through its guarantees the 7 corporal works of mercy: feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty. Is that like a Catholic thing? I never heard of that. Clothe the naked, care for captives, shelter homeless, visit the sick, and assist the mourning. I mean, I fuck with all that. All that sounds like really cool. But I never heard of the 7 corporal works of mercy. Never heard of that. Is there a right click on this thing? I don't suppose there is. 7 corporal acts of mercy. Yeah, that says Catholic. That Christian perform. Come on, stop doing that. Help their neighbors, their bodily needs. They're based on the words of Jesus, Matthew 25:31 through 46, where he identifies himself with the poor and suffering. Corporal works of mercy are 2. Okay, so cool. I ain't mad at it. But these niggas, all they do is give away money though. That just seems too good to be true. Might need to figure out how to get directly connected with these people. Amid controversy. Ooh, controversy. Please don't charge me for money for this Detroit news. Oh, y'all gonna charge me. Damn it. Not ready to subscribe. I gotta tell you why. Allow wants to know your location. Hell no. What y'all trying to do? Are you a subscriber? Hell no, nigga. Advertisement. Come on. Just give me something. I'm trying to click something. I want to see if I can get through this. Oh, goodness. No. Sorry, guys. Controversy. I gotta type in Palti controversy. That's what I gotta do. Contra. It's Contra. Is it not? Finish my sentence, motherfucker. Is it Contro? I don't know how to spell controversy. Alright, home builder Pulte Group said it fired executive Brandon Jones, who had been slated. Pulte Group's fire incoming CEO for allegedly trolling founders. That don't even sound that weird. Niggas get fired every day, B. Response Pulte Group's acknowledging scandal probe. Damn. Says it fired executive Brandon Jones, who had been slated to become the company's chief operating officer on January 1st after he allegedly trolled its founder grandson, Bill Pulte, a well-known philanthropist. How you troll a nigga? At work? Jones' termination comes after Faulty filed a lawsuit on December 14th against the executive, accusing him of creating fake accounts and bots on Twitter to stalk, harass, and defame Pulte. According to the lawsuit, Jones, who had worked at Pulte Group for 18 years, wrote comments that cast aspersions on Pulte, calling his family a mess and accusing him of entitlement. With 3.2 million followers on Twitter, Pulte is perhaps best known for his use of social media to donate money to people in need, calling himself the inventor of Twitter philanthropy, and telling CBS News in 2020 that people at first thought I was a little crazy, but in his lawsuit against Jones, Pulte claims Jones engaged in a vindictive campaign of falsehoods as a means to sully Pulte's good name and charitable work in which he engages. This is so not fucking controversial, man. This is the worst of these niggas. What a practice needed. This is the worst that I could find about these niggas, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow up on this, man. I'm serious. I'm gonna have to figure out what's up, cause I'm not saying that I'm looking for nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying like this shit. All they do is give away money, man. Like that's the only thing I could find out about them. That's wild. That's really wild. So, I guess I'm gonna get into these quotes now. So, I heard a quote yesterday on a TV commercial. Did Google say that they a bitch? Cause they a bitch. Are you saying that they a bitch? You think they a bitch? I don't know. Did Google say that they a bitch? No, man, they be giving motherfuckers money, bro. They just be giving niggas money for whatever reason or another, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, they ain't did nothing wrong yet, it seems, that I have seen. I mean, I might have to do like real research on a computer and shit. But yeah, all these niggas do is give away money, bro. That's the only thing I can find out about them. I'm about to ask them niggas for some money though. I ain't even gonna lie. Look, they on they shit, bro. That's what they into. Okay, so they sell homes. They said their properties is stunning. I don't know. These niggas weird. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Um. Anyway, let's get into these quotes. So yesterday I was watching television and I saw a commercial for the Shriners. I think the Shriners are fucking weird. I don't know anything about them either. I'm not going to allege anything crazy, but I do think they fucking weird and they're worth looking into too. But they got these little sick kids and shit, and the little sick kids be saying all types of stuff on the commercials. And you know, I can always take the advice of a sick kid, you know, because they going through something. And I'm being very serious. There's no sarcasm here. So like the sick kid basically said, if you see someone without a smile, remember, you can give them one of yours. And then he smiled, and it made me smile. So, I want to share that with y'all. If you see someone without a smile, remember, you can always just give them one of yours. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And hopefully tomorrow I can figure out some more stuff to share with y'all. Go Phillies, Red October. Follow me if you're not already. You can check this video out on YouTube later. It all gets reposted at a fancy clown. Check out TRN Podcast on Spotify, Apple, and all of your podcast places. Follow the TRN Podcast on Twitter. You can check out Practice Needed on this joint too. I stream games with him. And I will be back tomorrow, Laura willing, at about 10 a.m. with some more fly stuff to talk about. With all of that said,
just a phase. Is this the worst decision I ever made? Take it to my grave, every day I hate. I don't wanna stay, can we turn the page? Stuck in a maze, every which ways. Number my days, in a dark place. Cover my face, gun on my waist. Running away, what can I say? This the worst decision I ever made. I ain't never getting paid. I don't ever get to play, cause all damn just a slave. I ain't happy with the rage. I don't ever leave my cage. I tell myself it's just a phase. Is this the worst decision I ever made? Take it to my grave, every day I hate. I don't wanna stay, can we turn the page? Stuck in a maze, every which ways. Number my days, in a dark place. Cover my face, gun on my waist. Running away, what can I say? This the worst decision I ever made. Homies love me, ladies love me, don't corrupt me. Facts, they rub me types of ways. Life is lovely, but she ugly when she mug me. I just thug it out and pray. I'm building buzzy, easy does me doing the Dougie, but I ain't got much to say. What color was he? You can buzz me, might be busy. I just wait a couple days. I ever made. I ain't never getting paid. I don't ever get to play, cause all damn just a slave. I ain't happy with the rage.